Hi there. I thought it'd be fun if I did a plant tour of the plants that are in my room. So, without further ado, no, I hate when people say that. So, I'll talk a little bit about what they are, and I guess how long I've had them and how caring for them has been. Yeah, I'm excited. Here are home. Here are my plants. I have only had plants for maybe like 2 years now. The first plant I ever got was this pothos here. And I got it because my really good friend was moving to Vermont and she couldn't take it with her. So she gave it to me and it's been doing really, really well. It's been going strong. I was recently moving it because I live in a dorm right now. And so when we were moving it, it broke off and my mom got me that little slot guy that hangs on it. But it broke off. So what I did was I started propagating it into like new pothos because that's what you can do with pothos. And so here we are. And I have these guys on here. Ooh, let me turn this on. Aw, so cute. Yeah. So here it is. And as you can see, there's lots of roots growing. These ones I've been propagating for a while. This one has not been going as long. And I also have given a lot as gifts to people. And it's really fun to do that. Now, the next plant that I have is, I believe, this fern here. And oh my gosh, I call her Fernalicious. It's a Dallas fern. Like literally when I got her, it was like all brown except for just one frond. And so I said, I'll take her. And she's become this. So a fun thing when I repotted Fernalicious, the roots are interesting because they're like normal except every now and then there's like a weird patch of a thick root and it's like fuzzy. It's kind of weird, but I like it. Okay, so this is Fernalicious. Now, if we're also talking about plant care, ferns generally like humidity, right? It's like a forest plant, a forest floor plant. So generally the soil is going to be moist but not drenched. I'll usually soak it through about every week, but most mornings I'll give it a little mist. But I just like taking care of my fern. Okay, so that's Fernalicious. Now my next one. Well, the next one that I got was, I got my mom a fiddle leaf fig, and I don't have that because that's hers, and it's doing great, by the way. But what I do have, and I got at the same time as her, is this peace lily. Now, peace lily and we have a love-hate relationship because while she is great, she's very moody. But I also appreciate how much she expresses her feelings. If I don't water her like every few days with like a good amount of water, she like will like spinach. And it's really funny. It also is hard because you just can't leave her alone. And she's doing good, but she needs a lot of water, and so I also mist her most mornings and then water her every like 3 days, I would say. And what I always say about my lovely peace lily is that she's very expressive, and I appreciate that, but like she's the most communicative of all my plants in that she'll tell you what she needed and she needs it now. And so that's like really funny. Yeah, okay. Next on the docket is my little succulent pot. And I think, man, I like succulents, but some of them have not been rooting well. These trailing ones have been doing great because they always just grow more. But this one is kind of falling over, but it's also okay. It's just kind of sad. And succulents are tricky because a lot of people kill them by overwatering them, but I fear I might be underwatering this bad boy. I've been propagating them all for a while. Like, this one here has a few different stems that it did not have originally, and that's really cool to see. I love a good succulent, but they also grow slowly. Alright. And last but not least, is my spider plant. Yes. Now this spider plant was a gift from my mom's coworker, and I started out growing it for, I want to say like 6 months in a similar like situation where it was propagating in the water, like the pothos on the wall, and it stayed alive, but it didn't grow at all. It just was staying alive, and so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and move it to a pot because I want it to be happy and grow. And so I moved it into this fern pot with some actual dirt, and it's been growing like crazy. Okay, right now it's towards the end of April, and I repotted this during spring break, which was like mid-March, and oh man, it's grown so much. All of this is new, and so I'm just really excited to see where it goes in the future, because spider plants will put out cool tendons that trail. I'm super excited for that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little plant room tour. I had a lot of fun making it, and my advice to you is start a little plant collection. It can be with a little pothos like this one, and it'll really help brighten up your space. So thank you for watching again, and until next time, bye.